Welcome back to another episode of Two Jerks in a Pod.
Yes, welcome back. I'm Tebow and this is Debo.
Yes. Some of us, or some of you may know us from formerly Tebow and Debo Show.
Yeah, I've been saying that the whole day today.
Yes.
Instead of two jerks in a
He's
pod.
missed it.
I just got to get used to it. That's all it is. But two jerks in a pod. Welcome back to another episode. And on this episode, we wanted to take it back. Take you guys down memory lane for us. And it wasn't necessarily the best of memory lanes.
Well, not all of the memories were the best of memories.
Yep.
Some haunting in ways.
Yeah, I mean, if we weren't as strong as we are emotionally, I think it could have had, long-standing effects on us.
Let us break it down.
So, we're titling this episode School Days.
So yes, so what our school experience was like.
Now, everybody has different school experiences, but for us, our specific experiences had to do with the fact that we have very ethnic government names.
Hella ethnic.
Of Nigerian descent, so we have African names. And you can imagine once migrated over to North America, Canada, how difficult and challenging it was for people to initially, say our names or understand how to pronounce our names. So this trip down memory lane is basically to, highlight the debauchery that we've gone through with our names over the years.
You meant to say debauchery.
Debauchery, see, I'm allowed to do that because you know why? My name's been debaucheried. Is that right?
I don't think so.
It's been debauched? It's been butchered. My name's been butchered over the years.
Debauched.
It's been debauched, alright?
Sure,
it's been debauched. It's been. I just made up a new word. It's been debauched. But so basically, what we're gonna talk about. We'll start it off with our names.
Yeah.
So let's say, I guess everyone who has either an ethnic or a difficult name can relate to this. You're sitting in class, first day of school. They're going through attendance. Everyone's name's perfect, They go through alphabetical order, and you know where you fall, and you know your ABCs. So you know exactly where you're going to fall. And all of a sudden, the teacher gets to your name, and what happens?
How does it usually happen for you?
For me, I'm not going to say my full government name out here, but I'll, allude to it a little bit. Those who know me can relate, and they can have a good laugh about it. But for me, since I hear the names going down, A, B's, whatever, I'm usually in depending on what they have on my school record, it could either start with an O or it could start with a T.
Okay.
But I can tell when they get to my name because that's when the teacher kind of pauses.
Well, yep, that's what I was waiting for because that's what I get all the time.
So they pause, then you see that hesitant look in their face, and then they go for it. Then it always comes out like...
I usually beat them to the punch.
It looks exactly like this. As soon as I hear that, I just raise my hand and I tell them exactly how it's supposed to be pronounced.
Yeah.
And even though I do that, they still butcher it.
Oh yeah.
A couple of times to where the whole class makes a...
In fact,
they have a field day of my name.
The last time I was at the hospital, it was a similar situation where the nurse came out and she was saying my name and she just stood there looking at the sheet, and there was a long pause of her just gathering the syllables together and thinking of how they're gonna say any kind of word.
Yeah, because I know how your name is spelled, the official.
And at that point, I was like, yeah, you're probably looking for me.
Yeah. And they look at you.
I was like, does the name start with a G?
Yeah.
She's like, yes, you're probably looking for me.
And they don't even argue.
Yeah.
They don't even try to pronounce it or tell you to pronounce it. They might actually, they do after a while.
When they get me alone, they're like, how do you pronounce it?
Yeah. I'm so sorry for that.
How do you pronounce it?
That happens a lot. So,
if you really want to know, DM me.
The camera's up there.
DM me.
Just thought I'd point that out. That's one for the blooper reel, folks.
DM me.
You can't be on the Two Jerk show and not slip up and not get called
it
out by
happens.
one of the jerks.
It
So
happens.
that was my jerk move of the show right there. You seen that? Seen that swift move? Wale can replay that back for you in the highlight reel. You know, that was a slick jerk move. Don't know. 10 points for me.
I got.
That was 10 points on the scoreboard. So yeah. So for me,
But if you've seen this setup, there's a perfectly valid explanation for that.
it's all good though. It's all good. So when I first came to Canada,
Oh yeah.
you can imagine coming from Lagos, Nigeria.
Yeah.
I'm used to my name being said a certain way. So when I first get here,
You got into that
I
argument
think I was 6 years old. Not even an argument.
with that little back and forth where you're
Trying to explain
Oh, yeah.
how my name sounded. So 6 years old, their teachers are in class and all the students are around asking me how to say my name, and I'm there explaining to them how to say it. You know exactly how.
That's
to
how
pronounce.
That's how Debo came about, because it was the compromise that me and the
get it.
lady came to.
I get it. So my first teacher, you remember Mr. Bahar. I'm gonna give
yeah.
him a shout out, Mr.
Some
Bahar.
of the folks out there know Mr. Bahar.
But for some reason, as many times as he heard my name or I had to tell him my name, he came out with Tabaston.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I was called when I first came to Canada from Lagos, Nigeria. And again, those who know me and know how to say my name know exactly what I'm talking about. I had to go by Tabaston. That was my first experience in Canada, Tabaston. I didn't know what Boston was, but now that I do, it would have been hilarious if someone, you know, there's so many jokes that could have came out of that. So that was my first introduction to my name being butchered, was being called Tabaston when I first came to Canada.
What was the worst example of your name being butchered?
Do you really want to hear that?
Yes, I do.
You really want to hear that?
Yes, I do. Because I got a story too.
I almost don't even want to go into this
No,
story.
let's do it.
Because this goes into high school and it's more recent.
Let's
and I know I have a lot of, you know, man them from high school on Instagram and everything, and some of them are culprits for this. Some of them are culprits for this because I went through it. Oh, and there's actually two situations. I'm giving y'all exclusives right now, just to be honest. These are all exclusive personal.
Let's hear it.
So, I'll start with, what was it, grade 7? Grade 7. There was this kid in my class. He almost resembled Carlton Banks. I'm not going to say his name, but he resembled Carlton Banks, and he played the character well because we all joked about it, and he do the dance and everything. He kind of dressed like him too. Dance? Yeah. Okay. Like, he did it just for fun, just because we told him he looked like Carlton Banks, and he did. He was goofy like that. But he was also a joker.
So he like roast you.
That's all he did. Ruthlessly. And he had it out for me for some strange reason. Because I was a quiet kid. I never really said much in like grade 7. I was just chill. I was quiet.
Little Patrice O'Neal.
He was terrible, man. He was terrible. So, this one time in music class. Actually, there was 2 times in music class.
I think I've heard this story before.
There was a song that we were going to rehearse, and the whole class was doing it together.
Okay.
And it was Duke of Earl. Duke of Earl. That's how they wanted us to do it.
Yeah.
This man, at a young age, had the most courage and charisma. Decided he was going to go viral before, you know, viral was even a thing. Mm-hmm. This man out of nowhere, as everyone's...
would have been a viral moment if I was around.
As everyone is about to start doing Duke of Earl, he starts singing my name. And I'll give everyone an example.
Go ahead.
Two. He just did that. He did it like 4.
Don't tell me that the class got into it.
He did it 4 times, and then the whole class got into it harmoniously.
Oh boy.
Nice and loud. Like they sang it 10 consecutive times at least. And the teacher just sat there smiling because it sounded nice. Don't get me wrong. But I was the only, imagine this, I'm in grade 7, the only kid.
Roasting was good music.
I'm sitting there just in the middle of the class while this kid is just snapping his fingers as he got the whole class singing my name. Imagine that. Fast forward high school. We had this, we had a group of, you know, young African American gentlemen who were quite humorous and very creative in their humor. And my name was very, you know, easily twisted and spun around. So a few guys came up with different renditions of ways to roast my name. So I've been called Too Much Sun. There's one time, I stayed out too long in the summer. You know when you're young, you're playing in the summer all day, you get a little tan. And if you're already dark skinned, a tan is not a tan. It's getting more dark skin, let's just say that. Yeah. So I got too much sun. Man called me Tuba Socks.
Oh, wow.
I've been called Tuba Toothpaste. What else has there been, man?
2%?
Oh, 2%. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Alain, my French homie. And he didn't mean to do it. It was just the accent. He always tried to say my name right, but it always came out as 2%. And then everyone else heard it, and then people just started calling me 2% as well. But 2% was definitely another one.
I mean, like hearing all that,
and
I
to
definitely
Boston.
think you got it worse than I did.
And I got Tub.
Because
I've been called Tubby.
I think my worst experience was at a track meet. I ended up winning the gold medal, and so there's obviously the announcements for the winners, the three winners. So let's say they announced the two other boys in the category. Yeah. So it's let's say the event is 100-meter.
Okay.
So for junior boys 100-meter dash, third place Kevin Smith, second place Leo Johnson. Yeah. First place Deborah Olapedo. Oh. Now my last name is Oladipo.
No relation to Victor.
No, well, it's Oladipo to you guys.
Yeah, but
it's Oladipo.
I get it. I get it. You know what the real Nigerians get it.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Different spelling than Victor, but it's Oladipo.
Yeah,
but up there they said Deborah Olapedo.
That's terrible.
And till this day, there's a girl that I know.
Her name's Deborah?
No. Oh. But she was at that track meet.
Oh, she still calls you that?
She calls me Deborah till this day.
Do I know her?
You
I feel like I've heard her, so the girls call her. Okay.
Chanel. I'm not afraid to shout her out.
Okay.
Chanel.
Okay.
She knows she does.
I remember that's the one person that calls you Deborah for years.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I did hate though at sporting events, having to have my name called.
Because they always mess it up.
And then they'd say what lane you're in, and everyone knows it's you. Like,
they always mess it up.
Sometimes you can hide it when no one knows.
Lane number 3 is
messed up. Yeah, that's good, bro. That's the Ola. Like it was bad. It was bad. But school days were fun though. Regardless of the names and all the all the jokes. What were some of your best school memories?
Best school memories. I'll tell you how I got into track and field.
How'd you get into track and field?
So, one day, one of my friends brought his dog to school. And for whatever reason...
I already know where this is going, folks.
For whatever reason, this dog and I made eye contact. As soon as we made eye contact, after about 5 seconds, that dog made a beeline towards me. And me at 6 years old, I was like... Brothers. I was like, you know what?
Never.
I don't know what this animal is going to do to me.
Hold on.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Hold on. Brothers, never make eye contact with a stray dog or any dog at that. Never make eye contact. You see a dog, you look the other way and pretend you don't see it and just walk in a different direction. Mind your own business. Once you make that eye contact, it's over. It's just a friendly tip from a dog owner.
Now, I was 6 years old. I was 6 years old at the time. I didn't know any better. So, again, I looked this dog right in the eye for a good 5 seconds, and beeline right towards me. So what did I do? I took off. For me, it seemed like I ran around for all of lunchtime.
Damn.
The dog never got me though.
Damn.
The dog never got me though.
Was it a big dog?
It wasn't that big. It wasn't that big. It was like about it was like 6 months old, so it was a decent size. Okay. And I think it was a lab, so it wasn't small, but like it was enough to terrify a 6-year-old.
I mean, should have caught you still. What kind of Usain Bolt 6-year-old were you?
I was pretty fast.
And you didn't make the Olympics, bro? This man didn't make the Olympics? 6-year-old outrunning a 6-month-old freaking lab?
The coach or the gym teacher saw me and he's like, hey, listen. What do you know about track and field?
See, this is one of those Hollywood stories. Coach discovered him being chased by a dog at the age of 6.
The coach saw me running away from this dog.
He wins 10 Olympic gold medals in 100 meters.
I did not win no 10 Olympic medals.
I know you didn't. That's how the story should have went.
You know about track day. You know about track
and field day.
Everybody knows about or field day. Some people call it field day.
It's track and field day. If you went to a real school, it's called track.
No, field day, whatever you want to call it.
Track and field day.
That's the day where you do all the events
Word.
In track and field.
Right.
And usually the best of the best get put into like the regional track meets and whatever.
Yeah.
I won every single event except for like the long distance events. So anything past like 800 meters.
Yeah.
So 400, 200, 100, triple jump, long jump, hurdles. I won every single one of those events. So when it came to the assembly, when they're giving out the ribbons for those for winning those awards, my name got called so much times. The envy that you see around all the other little kids hearing my name get mispronounced each time.
Kids just didn't know what to call you.
Of course, but even the teachers didn't know what to call me.
What's your name?
But you learn to appreciate your name a little bit more after you see the kids all envy you.
Yeah.
As you get all those ribbons.
Of course, because it's cool to be the guy with the funny name now. Basically, it's cool to be
for the long jump. Debo Oladipo. Triple jump. Debo Oladipo.
So like, oh wow, that Debo guy.
400 meters. Debo Oladipo. 100 meters. Debo Oladipo. Hurdles. Debo Oladipo. Oh yeah, people got hella annoyed.
But speaking of running, I built a reputation at one point as one of the fastest kids that people heard of. So when I went to this school, I'm not gonna throw the school out there, whatever. But this one guy.
Challenged to a race?
Yes.
And what happened?
I beat him. Okay. And to this day, I think a couple months ago on Facebook we mentioned it. We had a little debate about it. He still thinks he had me, but.
Oh, so it's like the Seinfeld thing?
Yeah.
So why don't you guys actually...
Yeah. He knows who he is.
That's another challenge.
He knows who he is.
You got one against me and one against this guy.
I don't know if I could run like that again. Running the 100 is explosive. Back then I was like, I flew like the wind, bro.
I don't expect you guys to run no 100.
I expect myself to run 100 meters.
Call it a 40 yards and call it a day. That's soft, man. Call it 40 yards and call it a day.
Nah, it's 100 to
go
home.
What are you trying to prove?
Yo, I got everything to prove.
Look at your beard, I
still got it.
Get your beard.
So
I'm trying to run no.
Talking about my beard?
Yes, I'm talking about your beard.
Grow a beard, son.
So?
Grow a beard, son.
That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
This beard will whoop you on the court.
I can still dunk.
You still gotta step on the court.
I can still dunk.
Who's letting you dunk?
I can still dunk.
Who's letting you dunk?
It don't matter. That just
the way
shows
you can still
my
shoot.
level
The way you can
of
still
athleticism.
The way you can still shoot 30 straight shots with nobody
your
guarding
great
you.
Beard and your acknowledgement.
Oh, come on. And
the acknowledgement that you just made.
Come on.
Shows that you have no business trying to run 100 meters.
Don't do this on camera. We're supposed to be doing a show about school days. We're talking about grade
What's the show called?
Two Jerks in a Pod.
Exactly.
I don't give a crap though.
Exactly.
Don't start this, man. Don't start this.
I'm here for all the smoke.
Yo, you know what's gonna happen when the camera goes off?
All
it's gonna be nothing but smoke and fire when the camera goes off.
You're gonna say, let's play the one-on-one. Let's play the one-on-one.
We got 2K downstairs. You can go on the blacktop.
Whenever you're ready.
We're actually playing NBA Jam. But don't start this on camera.
You can record that too.
Don't be an ageist.
You can record that too.
Don't be an ageist on camera talking about look at your beard. I can still dunk. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Coming soon. Tebow versus Debo.
I'm checking it. I'm checking you right now, bro. Listen, bro. I'm checking you right now. Don't disrespect on camera, bro.
Coming soon.
Don't make me start. You're making my accent change right now, bro.
Tebow versus Debo. 1-on-1.
Being real disrespectful, innit?
Two Jerks in a Pod.
You're lucky you're fam, man. You're lucky the camera's rolling too. We're trying to keep the show professional. Two
Jerks in a Pod.
You know, don't let that jerk thing embody you, eh?
This guy's gonna race his school chum.
I have the grades for a reason.
This guy's gonna.
I have the grades for a reason.
Gonna race his school chum.
See, I'm slapping him in his chest. I have the grades for a reason, my youth.
See what you can do against me in basketball.
I got you, son. I got you. I was
Two
Steph
drinks in
before
the pot.
Steph.
Let's
You
go.
know what I mean? I was Steph before Steph. He know that.
Let's go.
He know that. We started off with school days. Now this guy turned into a beef thing, yo. Got me talking all Toronto and thing on camera. Yo,
That's what the show is all about.
see who the bigger jerk is when we step on the court.
Oh yeah.
Jerk versus jerk.
Coming soon.
This guy got nothing on me. I don't even know why the hell he would talk out his mouth to begin with. This guy's got nothing.
That did escalate quickly.
This guy's gonna step on the court with two bruck Achilles. Like,
I can still dunk though.
that ain't got. Who's letting you dunk?
What do you mean?
Who are you dunking on? You've never dunked on me in your life, anyways. In your prime.
So
You think you're gonna dunk on me now?
So
You're kidding yourself, man.
I'm not even talking about like actually.
Are you
trying
hearing
to
this
dunk,
guy?
But it just shows my level of athleticism.
What athletic? When have you tried dunking? Who have you dunked on to be able to dunk?
I've dunked on plenty of people.
No, I mean recently.
Well, I'm not be trying to dunk on people.
No, you mean that under 10-foot rim you're dunking on?
I'm more of a.
I get it.
Have you
that,
seen
that
that?
under
Why would I
10-foot rim?
try to dunk on that rim?
I don't know.
That's
to
asking
say
for another
to say you
Achilles
can
tear.
dunk.
There's literally a bumper right there.
This man had the
Asking for an
audacity.
Achilles tear.
This man had the audacity to talk out his mouth with two bruck Achilles tendons, maybe even knee injuries on top of that. Who
I'm
knows?
good now.
A bruck shoulder.
I'm good now.
I probably have like 9 to 10 pounds on him weight wise. This guy's gonna get back down. This is like
Steph Curry's the guy you want to use. Whether his lack of weight is a disadvantage at all.
what are you talking about? I got Steph shot, and I got that brute strength of Shaq, yo.
Okay.
Imagine
Of
that,
Shaq.
yo.
All right.
Now you're disrespecting again.
I'm not disrespecting.
This man's
I'm
disrespecting.
telling you.
You're saying I don't have the brute strength of Shaq.
You're comparing your strength to Shaq.
Okay, I'll say Barkley then.
Barkley. All right.
LeBron. It's not even funny though.
Can we be a little bit more realistic?
Kawhi then, fine.
Oh, Kawhi.
Okay, I'll say Kawhi,
Not
whatever.
helping. How about PG?
Oh, fair enough. Hell no. Hell no. Steph shot and Giannis's aggression. Steph shot Giannis's aggression in his heart. That's what I got.
All right.
That's what I got. And then I got that that streak of Clay too.
All right.
I'm straight shooting. And then I got that handle of KD. I'm a whole bunch of players. This guy just don't know it. He knows it. He just don't want to admit it on
I'm a
camera.
healthy Jimmy Butler. How about that?
Terrible. You're not beating me then, yo. I'm a combination of Steph, Clay, Giannis.
All people that are not in the playoffs.
Giannis,
All people that are not in
KD.
the playoffs right
They're
now.
not getting swept right now, so they're chilling. It's all good.
I
I got all these.
the
all
key
these.
word there was healthy Jimmy Butler.
I got all these different facets to my game. This guy said he's a what, young Jimmy Butler or whatever he
Healthy
said he
Jimmy
was.
Butler.
A healthy Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
You be a healthy Jimmy Butler. I'm all these guys. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Coming soon. Tebow versus Devo. Jerk versus jerk.
Champion jerk right here. We should get a belt.
I'm good with that.
We should invest in a belt and we can pass that around. This is the official square off.
Yeah.
Official square off.
All right.
Why are your hands so wet? You're sweating. You're
I sweat
sweating.
easily.
You're scared.
I sweat easily.
You're scared.
That's why I got a
I
good
know you sweat
metabolism.
easily. You're scared.
That's why I got a good metabolism.
When you
I
sweat,
can
you
keep this
scared.
figure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Jerk versus jerk coming soon. This show totally escalated. Went the wrong way. Supposed to be school days. Now it's jerk versus jerk. We're gonna end it there though.
Yeah.
We've made the challenge yet again. We did this last year. Hold on.
We did.
You thought the show was over. It ain't
we've done
over
it quite
yet.
a bit of times.
Hold on. And it's been your fault. We did this show.
All my fault.
We did this challenge.
I was legitimately injured.
I did a video.
If you can get a close up of these
Yeah,
hands.
yeah. I did a video challenge call out to this guy. He did a little funny one, throwing a piece of mug in his car, broke all in the car and everything. Then he gets injured twice.
Actually didn't break.
He gets injured twice, and
Injuries.
we couldn't even do this whole thing. COVID hits. It's been months. Now he's been shooting in some alleyway on some 9-foot rim, shooting 30
don't
straight
hate on me
three
because
pointers.
I
Now all of a
keep-
sudden
I
he
keep
wants to
myself in
play.
shape.
All of a sudden he wants
Don't
to
hate on
play
me 'cause
now.
I keep
He's
myself in
healthy.
shape.
So I'm gonna handle him. Jerk versus jerk.
You can
Two
try.
jerks in the pod.
You can try.
It's gonna
See
be
me
two
on the
jerks on
court.
on a court or
See
on a,
me
what
on
is
the
it?
court.
Can't even talk. Two jerks on a court. On a court, cause he ain't got no heart.